What's up, everybody? I'm back at y'all with another video. Now with this one, we're gonna be talking about my favorite movies. Now, I might do a part 2 to this because there's a few movies that are my favorite movies of all time. So I'm gonna do a part 2 to this video, and part 2 is probably my final. Because I do got quite a bit of favorite movies, but not every movie is my favorite. So that's why part 2 is probably gonna be the final. So, yeah, I got a lot of favorites though. We're gonna start off by the Spider-Man franchise. Now, Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse is a masterpiece. If y'all haven't seen this movie, y'all should definitely check it out. It's one of Sony's biggest hits, and so is Spider-Man: Homecoming. Like, this is Sony's biggest hits too, and also Spider-Man: Far From Home is Sony's biggest hits. I hadn't seen Spider-Man: Far From Home yet, but I'm going to possibly buy it on October 1st because that's when it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD. So I'm going to definitely buy it on that day, and I'm possibly going to review it and stuff. And I love this whole Spider-Man franchise. This franchise is amazing, and Venom, of course, is part of the Spider-Man franchise. So yeah, I'll consider this in the franchise. And Sony, they took Spider-Man away from Marvel Studios, Marvel Cinematic Universe. They took him away from there, but I heard that they got some cool plans for Spider-Man though. And you might see a movie with Spider-Man and Venom, and that's amazing to me. And one of my favorite comic book movies of all time is Spider-Man 2. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, and the original trilogy is pretty much almost my favorite comic book movies of all time. And I love Spider-Man 3. I couldn't understand the hate about it. I thought this movie was pretty good. And so yeah, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and I couldn't even understand the hate of the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I actually enjoyed this movie, and the Electro villain was amazing, and amazing villain. So yeah, Spider-Man franchise is one of my favorite movies of all time. One of them. I got a lot of favorites movies. Now next we have the Chucky franchise. Bride of Chucky is a decent, Chucky movie. It had some dark elements, and it also had some comedy elements. This is like the Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 in a way, if you think about it. Because Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, they put Dark Freddy and Comedy Freddy and all in one, and they made it fit. This is sort of what this is. They put the comedy and the dark elements together and made it fit. And Bride of Chucky is not a bad film, but it's probably my top 5, but it ain't in my top 3. My top 3 is like Child's Play 1, Child's Play 2, and Cult of Chucky. And I'm a diehard Chucky fan as much as I am Michael Myers fan. And and then I also like Curse of Chucky. There's a lot of Chucky movies I liked. But Child's Play 1 and 2 and Cult of Chucky is my favorite in the franchise. So yeah, and next we have the Halloween franchise. Like, this is like literally like one of my favorite movies of all time. And I enjoy the Halloween franchise a hell of a lot. There's like a lot of films I do enjoy in the film, but the ones I watch the most, like normally the good ones is what I watch the most. Now, the very good ones. Now, the ones I've watched the most is the original Halloween and Halloween 4 and Halloween 2018 is the ones I've watched the most. And Halloween 2018 is an amazing film, and I'm hoping that in Halloween Kills we see something a little different with Michael Myers, up the stakes, like kill off one of the main characters at the end of the film, and stuff, because that would up the stakes a little bit, at the end of the film, kill one of the main characters and make a good, decent story. Like Halloween 2018, it was a decent story, but I felt like we've seen this type of thing before in a way. But the kills are amazing in this film, and the cinematography was great. The look of Michael Myers' mask was great, and Laurie Strode was phenomenal in the film. And the soundtrack, John Carpenter's musical soundtrack, was amazing in the film. And I enjoyed this film a hell of a lot. And Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. There's some things I enjoy about it, but not completely. I love the opening scene. Probably the best part about the movie. I love the opening scene. I want to tell you the only parts I like about this film. The opening scene, the whole freaking first 15 minutes of it was freaking dark as shit and scary as hell. I remember seeing that scene in the theaters, creeped me the fuck out. And then I thought that was going to be the whole fucking movie, but it wasn't. And I like that. And then I also like that one scene where these, three rednecks beat the shit out of Michael Myers. And then Michael Myers got back up, put his mask on, and he was pissed, and he fucking killed their asses. Fucking killed them. Love that scene right there. And then those are basically the two most iconic scenes in the film. See, there's some scenes in this film that were good and stuff, and Michael Myers was pissed off through half of this fucking movie, though. That's one thing I could say about it. But the ending was fucking horrible. And the white horse and everything was fucking horrible. And Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. The fucking white horse and shit. The mask was decent. I liked the mask from the beginning, first 15 minutes of it, but other than that, the mask was sort of fucked up towards the rest of the film and stuff. So yeah, Next, we have the Conjuring universe. The Conjuring universe. Now, not all the films are good, but I do enjoy the universe. I like how it's expanding, and I like when movies do that. I like how the universe expands, just like the Marvel Cinematic Universe already expanded. I love that. And the Conjuring, I won't call the Conjuring the Conjuring Cinematic Universe. That's what I'm going to call this, the Conjuring movies. And because they're going to make some money. Wait until the Conjuring 3 comes out. I'm pretty sure that's going to make a lot of money. Probably the highest grossing Conjuring film yet, probably. And the Conjuring 2, the reason I love this film so much is because the cinematography was great. The freaking mood and the atmosphere in this film was spectacular. And this didn't feel like no cheap movie at all. And Patrick Wilson did perfect in this film. This film's like a 10 out of 10, and it's probably going to stay a 10 out of 10. And I love the first Conjuring too. That one's a 9.5 out of 10. The first Conjuring. A lot of people could get mad at me for that, but 9.5 out of 10 is actually a good score. A damn good score. But I love the second one a little bit better than the first one. A little bit. And then, Annabelle comes... Annabelle Creation, not Annabelle Comes Home. Annabelle Creation, I feel like was one of the scariest in the franchise. It had the most jump scares, I felt like. And stuff, but I felt like Annabelle Comes Home, that film didn't have too much jump scares. It did have some jump scares, but it didn't have too much. It didn't have too much. I felt like they concentrated on story in that movie. They concentrated on story. That movie had a good story. And so yeah, like I enjoyed Annabelle Comes Home story. And then Curse of La Llorona, this movie's decent. The jump scares were on point. The cinematography was great in this film. The mood and atmosphere and everything was great. The Nun, I didn't enjoy this film too much, but the positives are the jump scares were great. I liked how they made everything connect together. in the franchise, like to make it expand, the Conjuring universe to expand. I love that, how they made it like that. And I enjoyed the jump scares, and I enjoy all the jump scares. All the jump scares actually got me in this film. And I enjoyed the mood and atmosphere in this film. So that's basically the only things I enjoyed about this film. Now, everything else was boring and bland and freaking stupid. Everything else was in this film that I didn't enjoy. And the first Annabelle. This film, when I rewatched it the other day, I didn't enjoy this film too much. This film got boring, but the ending was pretty good in this film. That's what I can say. The ending of this film was actually pretty good, but other than that, the rest of it was fucking stupid. So yeah, the Conjuring universe is one of my favorite movies of all time. Now, next we have the Avengers franchise. The Avengers. Now, I loved the first Avengers. The second one was decent. Infinity War, I loved. Avengers Endgame, I loved. I liked how they expanded the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They fully expanded that universe. They made everything connect together. They explained everything what they needed to explain so far. And the Marvel Cinematic Universe is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because this Avengers Endgame is the highest grossing action film of all time. And it's literally almost made $3 billion in box office, just about. And I enjoyed that film. Everything about it was great. Love that movie. Love those movies. Now, last but not least, the Fast and Furious franchise. Now, there's another franchise that the universe is still expanding. Just like the Conjuring universe. The Conjuring is the horror cinematic universe, basically. So that so they're still expanding on that universe, just like Fast and Furious. They're still expanding on this universe. And the original Fast and Furious was decent. Second one was decent. I actually enjoyed Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. That's what got me into the franchise. A lot of people hate that film, but Fast and Furious was pretty good. Fast 5, loved it. Fast and Furious 6, loved it. Furious 7, one of my favorite movies of all time. This franchise is my favorite franchise, basically. Fast and Furious 8, The Fate of the Furious. Love this film. And I like how they're expanding the Fast and Furious universe. And Hobbs and Shaw, that movie was pretty good. And stuff. So yeah. I like how they're expanding the Fast and Furious universe. So, yeah, and I'm excited for Annabelle Comes Home. Comes out on Blu-ray and DVD on October 8th. And then also, Toy Story 4 comes out on October 8th also. So, yeah, can't wait for those movies. And then also the new SpiderMan movie, Spider-Man Far From Home, comes out on Blu-ray and DVD on October 1st. So yeah, there's a lot of movies I'm going to be buying. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe and share. And also hit the bell so you know when new videos uploaded. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm out. Peace.